It was recently announced that Atlanta music artist Future sold his publishing catalog to the Influence Media Partners investing firm this past week for an estimated $65 to $75 million. Now, I have talked about the rising trend over the past few years of artists selling their catalogs for the tens of millions to $500 million. Sometimes we just see artists selling a select few hit songs to these firms. I'll link my catalog investing video in the description below. Though this is a rising trend, Future is a major figure in hip-hop over the past decade, and for some, selling his catalog came at a surprise. To clarify, Future sold his publishing for 612 titled songs from the year 2004 to 2020. Some massive hits that were sold include Mask Off, Jumpman, Low Life, and more. Future has had 6 of his projects go #1, once again showing the massive popularity to his catalog, which definitely intrigued media partners into buying. Now, you may be asking yourself, why would both Future and media partners want this deal? For Future, I have seen a lot of comments on how Future could have passed his publishing down to his children and so on. I am all for that, as someone at his level could set those aside for decades to come. However, with this deal comes a large payout for his work in his career, and now those funds can be used elsewhere, like with investments or new ventures, once again creating those opportunities for decades to come. This deal also only includes songs from 2004 to 2020, meaning everything Future is releasing from then on was not included and can be built upon. Future has been very influential over the past decade, hit after hit, and in 2022 it looks like that is not going anywhere. Think about 10 to 20 years from now, Future could repeat a similar deal or keep that publishing for his children. I am all for music ownership and retaining your rights, but when a good opportunity like this knocks, take it. As for Influence Media Partners, they received 612 songs from Future's career between 2004 and 2020. This is another catalog to their investment portfolio, which will be bringing in publishing royalties, not the masters. Influence Media Partners is a growing music investment firm, recently partnering with Monster Catalog Investors, Warner Media, and BlackRock. Some other artists who have portions of their songs sold to Influence Media include Justin Bieber, Calvin Harris, Beyonce, and Drake. Future adds to the company's growing investment portfolio while providing an opportunity for Future to take a leap from his catalog and put it elsewhere. Another question is, how did Influence Media Partners and Future come up with the estimated $65 to $75 million value for his publishing catalog? Billboard.com was able to break it down why. Annually, Future's own recordings generate about $9.6 million per year in publishing. When it comes to his collaborations, that adds another $4.4 million yearly for a total of $14 million yearly from his catalog. That is a lot of money to bring in each year from his music and will build up over time. Now imagine that $14 million yearly over the next 10 years. That is $140 million brought into Influence Media, producing around a $65 million return on investment in 10 years. A win for Influence Media on catalog investing long term. Of course, that $14 million yearly may fluctuate and even decrease in value over time, with some catalogs seeing over 30% decrease in value over the years. Still, they would be able to make a return on investment for Influence Media. For Future, he eliminates risk of his catalog decreasing in value over time, taking a large sum up front that now can be put elsewhere into other investments. So what does this mean for Future going forward? In this deal, Future cashes out between $65 to $75 million, which now can be put into other areas to make money from that in investments and other business ventures. He no longer owns his publishing from 612 titles between 2004 to 2020, but owns the publishing from 2020 going forward. Even though I am iffy on artists selling their catalogs, as I love artist ownership, this was a good deal for Future that can create even more big money making opportunities in the future. What are your thoughts on Future selling his publishing? Let's talk about it in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.